Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. In today's video, we're going to be going over our watch list. These are going to be the top stocks and cryptocurrencies going into next week. We have our watch list loaded up here on the right. We're going to be hitting all these names, covering all these charts in today's video. The first one we're going to start with here is Aerodrome Finance. This one's sitting at 50 cents still. We got this signal back here on the 5th of January. That was around 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we have been bullish ever since. So if you guys are familiar with our strategy, what we are looking for is the green dot when this wave is down here below this white line. Okay, the white line just represents the negative 40 value. This just indicates that there has been capitulation, and we have experienced a big drawback. So as traders, our goal is to buy low, sell high. I know you've probably heard that a million times, but there are tools and indicators that we use to measure, okay, when things are low and when things are high. So ideally, when you get that green dot below that white line, you've just had that capitulation, right? The capitulation happens when this blue wave gets below that line. We know the capitulation is in. Now, what is capitulation? There's a lot of different ways to measure it. I like to measure it as at least down 50 to 60% from its previous high. So if you come back here to where we got our sell signal here back in August, okay, that came at $1.50. This thing is down since that time 72%. So the typical range I look to start building positions is when a name is down 50%. If a name is down 70 to 80%, I'm licking my chops, especially if it's a good quality asset like Aerodrome, okay? You can see the last time it got a green dot with the wave down here was at 30 cents, or 40 cents, I'm sorry. Okay, and it went all the way up to 165. So if you would have bought here and sold right here, okay, you would have made around 320% if you entered on that signal back here in April and held till August. These are not day trades. These are swing trades. All of our trades are for 1 to 6 months out, but ideally what we're looking for is a green dot below this white line on that weekly chart. That is when we know, okay, that the bottom is either close or in. So I think Aerodrome's bottomed here at 41 cents. Now we're just kind of going sideways, kind of chopping around, not really moving. We're waiting for that explosive move. And when this wave comes back up here above the white line, that is when we will be looking to take profits on Aerodrome. But as of right now, we should be loading the truck. Okay, we should be loading up on Aerodrome with that green dot there. That's Aerodrome. I'm going to make a favorites list for you guys here today. I'm going to reset the one from last week. And I'm just going to throw my favorites over here, and we will be dropping this watch list for you guys. I always drop the watch list for you over here inside of the Discord. Again, these are just the top stocks and cryptocurrencies we are watching next week. We drop this watch list every Friday, so you can come in here and you can click on the link, and that will pull up all of those names on our watch list, and you'll be able to look at them on TradingView. You can share it. You can do all kinds of stuff. You could take a look at it over the weekend, whatever you want to do. But that is, I will be dropping this the green list here. I will just drop that over here in the watch list tab along with the favorites as well, so you guys can dig in here. I'll do that after we're done here. But Aerodrome's definitely going to be on the favorites for next week. We got Jasmy also showing green down here. So that one looks like it's going to get a daily here soon. So if you guys are familiar with our selling strategy, I have a full trading course over here. If you guys are wanting to learn more about our indicators and our strategy and approach, completely free trading course, just click on the trading course tab over here. But part of our selling strategy, as laid out in our trading rules, is that we want to sell a red dot in the red zone on the daily chart. So if you hear me talk about the red zone today, I'm talking about this zone up here, this indicator right here with the gold zones. And the red zone is called a Fibonacci. If you guys don't know what a Fibonacci tool is, I explain it all in that course. But ideally, we're looking to sell a red dot in the red zone on the daily chart. You can see that came back there at 6 cents on Jasmy. That was back in December. And again, it sold all the way off here. So now we're back down in this zone, right? We're in our buy zone. As long as this wave is below the white line, we are in the buy zone. So I really like Jasmy next week too. That one's up 6%. I told you guys I am watching for daily alerts right now. So once we get the weeklies, what we then want to do is we want to zoom into the smaller time frames like the daily and the 4-hour, which are the smaller time frames that are going to feed the weekly. Like if you get a little pullback, like we got about a 15% pullback. I mean, this signal came right here around 6.006, and it popped all the way up to a penny. That was about a 40% move if you entered off that. We got a little correction, as you can see here on the daily. And again, our target zone's up here at around 2 cents on Jasmy. I like that one for next week too. That one's on the favorites list. Hype actually has the green dot here on the daily along with the weekly. So again, all these altcoins, guys, they have gotten absolutely annihilated from their previous highs, right? Everyone was hyped up on hype up here at 60, but now nobody's talking about it because it's down 66, 67% from its high. Okay, it's sitting down there at 22 bucks. Okay, I like hype for next week too. That one looks really good as long as it can hold on to that $19 level. Mara still looks really good down here. Loving Mara. That is still a buy around $10. We got Pepe still holding green. Again, if we got a little pullback on the weekly, what you should be looking for is the daily. And that daily alert, I think, is going to come here in the next 1 to 3 days. Again, we're at the bottom of the golden zone, targeting up here in the red zone. That's got a nice range back to the top of about 200% when it retracts. Okay, and price always retracts. As long as we're buying down in this area and not up in this area, this is where the majority of retail wants to buy. They want to buy when everything's ripping, when everything's going up, when everything's just blasting off, right? We want to buy these pullbacks. We want to buy corrections. So look at this correction. We've had a monster correction here on Pepe. I really like Pepe for next week too. I mean, like pretty much every altcoin, right? I mean, I'm putting both these on the favorites. I mean, all of these are looking good. Plume, I have a bag of this one. You got the MACD cross here. That looks phenomenal for next week. That looks really good. Ondo, still green down here as well at 35. I said I'd buy this one if it retracts to 20. I don't know that it's going to do that. It does have a daily dot showing here. Again, we're at the bottom of the fib. We're just looking for that retracement back up here to $1 to $1.20. Ondo looks phenomenal too. Pretty much all these names are going to be on the favorites list for next week so far. SOXS. So I actually bought this one this week. This is the Bear Semiconductor. So when you're buying this name, you're pretty much betting that that tech semiconductors, right? It's a semiconductor ETF, is going to go down. So this is like my hedge to the downside. In case I'm wrong about the bull market and us going up, it's just like insurance to the downside. So SOXS is a short on semiconductors like NVIDIA, like Intel. Right, Intel cracked down today a little bit. Yeah, it cracked down really hard off its earnings. AMD. So think of this as like an insurance trade, right? We're up here in the red zone on a lot of these names. Normally when we come up into the red zone is when we top out. And SOXS, I'm just buying as a hedge to the downside in case we do get a bigger, broader correction. It's pretty much my only short position besides GM. So it's just insurance, right? If we have a black swan event or something crazy happens and the market just decides to sell off, right, I'm going to have some insurance to the downside that's going to go up in case that happens. Obviously, we're in a very interesting market right now. I mean, NVIDIA's up here, right? I don't want to buy NVIDIA up here. I want to buy NVIDIA down here, right? We should have bought NVIDIA down here at 90. Okay, we shouldn't be buying it up here. I'm not saying it can't keep going up, but I did want that insurance onto the downside. So this is my, think of it as insurance, right? In case we're wrong. Like, I'm fully bullish. I'll be covering my portfolio with you guys on Monday, just going over all the names that I'm holding, everything that I'm positioned in. But you can see how many names I have that I'm bullish on, right? I have Coinbase, Chainlink, SUI. So I'm fully positioned to the upside, but SOXS is just a position in case I'm wrong on all of these names and we go the other way. And I really, really like how charts are setting up. Like, I'm not bullish, but you can never be 100%. That's why I just thought it was okay to buy some insurance here with this thing at $2. Microsoft, haven't got the signal yet. I'd be watching for the signal there on Microsoft. I'd like to see that one come down to like 400, but ultimately looking for the signal on Microsoft there. RNDR looks really good here. That one's got a green dot as well down there at around $2. Looking for that daily. I think it's going to be a big weekend for crypto, guys. The way these charts are starting to turn now. Okay, all we're looking for is that green dot there on the daily for RNDR. I'd be watching that for next week. And you could see over here, we call out these signals. So if you guys are watching this video, look, we got one from Ondo yesterday, Litecoin, Plume, and we call out the weekly dots as well over here in the Discord. And if you guys do not have these indicators, you guys can download them right here in the trading indicator tab in the Discord. The Discord is free to join. You can get the trading indicator right here by going to this tab. Click it on this link. It takes a couple of clicks, and everything loads right up into your TradingView account. So my email is right there if you guys have any questions with that, but your screen's going to look exactly like my screen when you come over here to the trading indicator tab and click on that link. And like I said, the Discord is free to join. We do have a paid membership feature that'll get you access to everything, but the Discord is free to join. We have free courses in here. You guys can check all that content out over there in the Discord. That link is down in the comment section of this video and also pinned in the description. We got MSTR still holding on here to 150 like an absolute champ. Okay, once again, MSTR, everyone was very excited up here at 450. If you guys come back here to our cheat sheet, okay, everyone's excited. Everyone's delusional. Everyone's having a good time, right? Because things are just going up, 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 right? This is what we call harvesting season, okay? Planting season, we think of ourselves as farmers. We want to be planting seeds down here, harvesting them up here, okay? Harvesting, planting, harvesting, planting. So we got a position on MSTR. I like it above 150. If Bitcoin decides to break back out, this stock is going to absolutely roar, and I just love how oversold it is. I mean, this thing got annihilated. 450 all the way down to 150 for about a 67% drop there. Again, I love those drops, guys. I want to build a position on MSTR, right? Because it's an interesting company. It's a Bitcoin treasury company. It's kind of a play on Bitcoin, but you can see how beat up it's been. We want stuff that's beat up. We don't want stuff that's going straight up. Okay, we're buying, right? Buying the fear, buying the despair, okay? Buying when everyone's having a bad time, okay, after a big capitulation, and we're going to sell when everyone gets excited again. So when is everybody excited? Everyone's excited when this wave is up here. Everyone is bummed out and in despair when it's down here. It's market psychology 101, folks. Okay, this stuff is not rocket science. If the wave is down here below the white line, we are looking to buy the green dots, and you got one right there at around 160, and it's sitting literally at 166 right now. So very bullish on MSTR still. I'd be looking for a daily for the bottom, but that one's gonna, if that thing can hold on to 150, it is very, very bullish. What's Bitcoin doing, by the way? Bitcoin's hanging on to 90 here. So again, consolidation, sideways. This sideways action normally happens before a big move higher. Okay, sideways, big move. Sideways, big move. Sideways, big move. And this is a big consolidation phase. So I told you guys for the last couple weeks, as long as Bitcoin holds on to 80,000, it is bullish. As long as this dot remains green, it is bullish. If it flips to red, we can take inventory at that time, right? But as long as the dot is green, we got to be thinking, hey, we're bullish. Why is that? Because we go off the data. We don't go off what we feel. We don't go off what Trump's saying. We don't go off what social media is saying. We go off the data. We go off the chart, okay? Everything we do here is based on three things, okay? You guys know those three things if you've been here for a while. Logic, data, and discipline. Logic is our trading rules, okay? How we think about the markets, how we buy and sell. Data is the tools, right? The indicators that tell us, hey, bullish, red dot, bearish. Okay, moving averages, we use a bunch of different indicators, right? And then discipline to follow our strategy, to take profit when necessary. Okay, if you don't have a selling strategy, you need one just as much as you need a buying strategy. Okay, logic, data, and discipline. Okay, logic is the way we think about it. Data is the tools we use. Discipline is the ability to stick to what we say we are going to do. Okay, but Bitcoin is still bullish here at 90,000. I love the fact that it's reclaiming 90 there. That looks good. H-bar also down here at 10 cents, looking good. Got the green dot right there, so we are bullish here at 10 cents on H-bar. XLM also down here at 20 cents, getting some green dots down here, finding a bottom there at 20 cents. That looks like a very strong support level. Let's look at the daily, and the daily has a green dot here. So again, our target is up here in the red zone, and as long as that thing holds on to 20 cents, it looks really, really good. I'm going to add all three of these to the favorites for next week. RSR, I don't know a whole lot about this one, but it's down here at 0.002. We got CRWV, still green here. You got a little pullback this week, so we can be in here on the daily or the 4 hour looking for a pullback. I like that one still over 80, but not my favorite for next week. Algo's still green. Bonk looks good down here. Bonk is bouncing at a support level down here. You can see we bounced here for the last year since 2024. Bounce, rip. Bounce, rip. Bounce. Okay, again, just going off the data. This is where the buyers have stepped in the past. Okay, and they're stepping in here again. So as long as the dot is green, we're bullish on bonk. ServiceNow, nice move. We averaged down on this one this week. Looking for that green dot next week. I really like this one too. This is an AI storage play. They are doing very well. I love it. We averaged out on that daily dot right there at 125. Love that. Nice green candle here to end the week. I think this one could chop around for a little bit, but ultimately what we're watching for next week is the weekly to confirm the direction. This one's very beat up on the monthly as well, so as long as it can hold on to 120, I really like ServiceNow. That one's up 3% today, looking good. We got SE. That's got a daily here. It is red here on the weekly, so you just want to use a stop loss right here around 115. Not the favorite for next week. Netflix is dropping here. I've been telling you guys I'm watching for the monthly dot on Netflix. This thing has had a massive run up over the last 3 years, and now it's starting to slowly bleed down. So $80 is very strong support for it. Personally, I want to buy it down here at 40. So if this happens again, we get a big sell-off, I'm going to be ready to buy this thing just like we should have been ready to buy back here in 2022 at $18. This thing went all the way up to $135 since that time. So I like Netflix. Obviously, it's one of the biggest streaming. It is the biggest streaming platform out there. But you can see the MACD crossover. Everything says we're going down in the macro. So my target to buy Netflix is $40. Okay, it's sitting at about 85 right now. We could get some, jumps, but ultimately I want to see that green dot there on the monthly for Netflix. And that goes for everything with big tech too. Even like names like Microsoft, okay, you can see the MACD crossover. That's not a good sign. So that's part of the reason why I took a position on SOXS is because I think we could see a top here. It's not very likely, but likely we could see a broader pullback on big tech there. So Microsoft and Netflix, right? I want to see this wave pull back here and give me a green dot on the monthly. That's when the big moves happen there. APT, also still green, just still hanging out around 150. I'd be on the daily here looking for the dot. You're seeing we're probably going to get that here in the next couple days. So I've been telling you guys for a while on altcoins. I know a lot of you guys are trading altcoins right now. The next most important signal I think are going to be these daily alerts. You can see we got one from Uniswap. We got one from Ondo, Litecoin, Plume, and FLR. Those ones have already came. I think there's going to be a lot of them that are coming here in the next couple of days that you're going to see on like names like APT, like XLM. Did Link get one? Did Chainlink get one? Chainlink doesn't have one yet, but I do believe it's coming probably in the next 1 to 3 days. Look, we're at the bottom of the fib. Just like how we want to sell when we're up in this red zone, we want to buy down here in the golden zone on the daily. So again, big consolidation here on Chainlink. We're building a bottom, building support. It's only a matter of time before we absolutely break out and start going back to the upside, reclaiming our highs back here at 24 to 26. I'm loving Chainlink here as well. That one will always be on the favorites list. I think that's the biggest no-brainer crypto play out there. But $12 is a gift, man. I think $12 on Link is a gift. Spotify, again, I'm going to look to the monthly on this one as well. I'm going to take that one out. I'm going to take Netflix out too, just until we get that monthly. I'm going to take Microsoft out as well. I don't think those look like good names right now, at least for our strategy. SE looks okay. APT we covered. This is WorldCoin. That one's red. This one looks like a rug, but it's really close to its 2023 lows here. I don't know too much about this one either, but 17 cents was the low. Not a big fan of this one either. I just don't know anything about it, to be honest with you guys. I only like to buy projects that I'm familiar with. I don't know why that one's on my watch list. VeChain. VeChain's still down here as well at a penny. Yeah, that thing's been absolutely annihilated to the downside. I like it at a penny. CKB. CKB looks pretty good. Okay, back down here at support back in 2023 before we had this big move higher. That one looks decent. GRT looks good down here at 3 cents. PBR just absolutely taken off here. Ripped. We bought this thing back here at like 11.50. Boom. It's popping now. It's in the red zone here, so I'm looking to sell this one on a red dot probably here pretty soon. It's got a red dot there on the 4-hour as well, so I might need to take some profits there on PBR before the end of today. It's coming into this support level right here, resistance level up here at 15. That one looks I mean, it's getting into our profit taking territory, right? When it comes up into the red zone, we need to be thinking, hey, let's take some off the table. We bought this one down here at 11.50. We're already up 30% on a name like PBR. That's really good. So I'm looking to take profits on that one probably next week on a red dot. I might even take some today. We got Oxy. Oxy still looks good. This is another oil and gas company just targeting that red zone. That one's still a hold. I wouldn't buy that one next week, but it is a hold. It does have a green dot here, so watch for that push up to like 52. Here's ENA. This is one of the biggest stablecoin names out there. It's got a red dot here on the weekly. I'd be looking for the daily on this one. This one actually looks pretty good too. They have good, strong fundamentals. Target would be up there at 80 cents. Look at that. If this retracts to 80 cents, you're talking about a 334% move to the upside. Okay, these guys have a really big stablecoin, and I mean, it's way down here right now. I mean, this thing's gotten absolutely annihilated. So I like ENA. This is probably one of my favorite cryptos for next week. I'm going to put that one in the favorites list as well. So what I'd be watching for on this is a daily, right? You got the weekly. We know that the wave is down here. We know that capitulation has happened. 90 cents down to 17 cents is an absolute rug. I mean, it's not a rug. It's just a correction, right? These things happen. Markets go up and then they go down. That's 82% down. So ENA, I might be looking to add to the portfolio next week, guys. I like ENA a lot. Cetus, still extremely bullish on this. Still just holding this one till the moon. I mean, this thing is definitely going back to, I would say, at least 20 cents. You could see the red zone's up there at 20. I mean, from where we're sitting right now, that's around an 8 to 900% move. It's like an 830% move if it goes back there. This is one of my favorite cryptos for 2026. Super bullish on Cetus, dude. Super bullish on Cetus. Polkadot's green as well. Still staking this one. Still earning passive income on this. But again, we're just waiting for the wave to attract up here. Okay, look how deep the monthly is. I mean, guys, this is no time to be bearish right now. I know you're going against the grain, but there's no reason to be bearish right now if you guys are trading the charts. Okay, if you're trading the news, it's up and down every day, right? I don't even look at the news. You show me the chart, I'll tell you what the news says. Right now, I guarantee you, it's FUD, 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 FUD. FUD stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. They want you scared right now, right? The smart money, these guys, okay, these guys here, the smart money, they want you scared because they can't buy unless you sell down here, right? So they want to scare you as much as possible after a big correction, okay, so they could load their bags. And then they want you really excited up here, and they want you buying so they can sell you their bags. So right now, in my opinion, looking at the charts with technical analysis, with our strategy that has been tried and tested, it is no time to be bearish. It is time to be bullish. It is time to be loading your bags up. Okay, we got these green dots with the wave down here. Okay, Polkadot's beautiful, man. I love Polkadot down here. OP, same thing. Looking for the daily. That one looks good. We got Ada Cardano down here as well at 36. Looks good. That has support down here at 30 from back here in 2024. I'm not a big fan of Cardano. Their CEO or creator, I don't know, he says some weird stuff sometimes that really worries me. But I'd look for a daily if you want to own Cardano. I think there's some better names out there. AR looks good. AR looks really good down here. This is a storage play, kind of like Filecoin, but that looks good down there at 350. That's the support we got there in 2023. This thing went all the way up to $50 from that level. Okay, so again, data says we're at the 2-3 year low, lowest price in 3 years. You should not be scared, okay, if you want to own the asset for the long term. Okay, that's like buying groceries at a 3 year low right now. I would love to buy my groceries at a 3 year low. Okay, we're buying down here, selling up here. AR still looks really good. LCX looks good too. It's coming down in here to the 2023 support. Big capitulation we just had. Okay, green dot, we're fully bullish. Uniswap's going on the favorites list as well. I might look to add to this one. This one had a daily print down here at 490. I mean, all the way back to $12 in the red zone is a 150% move. Okay, price always retracts to that red zone. Okay, price always comes back up there. So we're just patiently waiting. You can see it almost got there right here in November, and then it pulled all the way back. Okay, but now we're back down here at support. Okay, looking for that move higher to 10 to 12. Uniswap looks good. I love the fundamentals of Uniswap as well. That's built on the Ethereum blockchain. It's the biggest DEX on Ethereum. So very bullish on that. ARB looks okay. This thing hasn't moved in ages. I like Uniswap better. Intuit. I was going to buy this one. I missed it. I was literally going to buy this one at 525. Had a nice move. It pulled right back into our fib, right back into that green line. Now she's turning the corner, looking really good. That looks really good. No green dot yet, but the bottom looks like it's in on this one at 522. It has quite a bit of room back to 800 there. That one looks good here as well. Okay, I'd look for a little pullback maybe on the hourly if you were playing this one, but Intuit is a huge company. They make a ton of money, and we got a long way to go to that red zone. Very oversold. Anytime this price comes into the red zone like this, into that red line, is when I want to be selling, right? When we want to sell. When it comes into the green line on the daily, that's the bottom of the fib. That's when you want to buy. Just like you should have bought back here in April of 2025 when everyone was freaking out about tariffs. Boom. Had a huge move back up. Now we're right back down into that level. So the Fibonacci tool, if you guys are not familiar with the Fibonacci, again, it is a very powerful tool. If you guys want to learn how to use that, come over here to the trading course. It's completely free. Okay, completely free trading course will teach you how to use it. It'll teach you how to use all our indicators that we use here on the channel to make better decisions with our entries and our exits. ETHA, this is Ethereum ETF. What is ETHA doing here? Ethereum's still hanging on to 2,900. Still hanging on to its green dots. Everything's still looking good on Ethereum. I'm watching that $2,600 level, just like Bitcoin. If we hold on to 2,600, as long as ETH holds 2,600, I'm fully bullish. There's no reason to be bearish down here. Okay, if you were bearish down here in April at 1,500 when we called this dot out, that thing went all the way up to 4,800. This was one of our best trades of the year last year. That was a 206% move on Ethereum last year, and we played options. Okay, that was a monster trade. Okay, so again, we got the same signals right here in December, January as we got back here in April. We're still fully bullish on Ethereum. So therefore, ETH, which is the ETF, we'd still be bullish on this as well, as long as these dots hold green. And it's looking like they're going to hold, at least for today. We'll see what happens this weekend. Again, markets have kind of sold off a little bit this week, but not much. I mean, that's a little tiny dip there. We're just ranging right now. We're building a base, and I really like the price action here today. Okay, the bears are having a really hard time selling this thing off more, so that's a really good thing. What else we got? Pin link, still holding its green dot there. Looking for the daily now. Target is up there at $1. INJ looks good too. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add pin link and INJ into the weekly favorites. And again, I will be sharing this favorites list with you guys here going into the end of the video. So stick around. And by the way, if you guys haven't entered yet, we are doing a 100 XRP giveaway over here in the Discord under the giveaways tab. All you guys got to do is come over here and tap on this emoji right here. Okay, and that will enter you into the giveaway. So I'm going to untap it because I don't want to win. I mean, I do want to win, but I want someone else to win, obviously. You guys can enter for that still. You have until tomorrow at 1:33. That's Saturday at 1:33 p.m. Click on the giveaways tab over here in the Discord and just click that emoji for a chance to win 100 XRP. INJ, dude, I've heard good things about this project. It's sitting down there at 450. I like it. I like it. Doge is even down here in the buy zone. So again, looking for the daily dot there on Doge. Now that we got this green dot below the white line, you can see sometimes we go green, red, green, rip. Okay, but I love Doge down here at 12. That looks good. Others is also still holding that green dot as well. Still looking good. Okay, would love to see a daily dot here on the others chart. Guys, I think this weekend's going to be, I think we're going to see a move on altcoins this weekend with the way these daily charts are setting up, how they're kind of curling now. See how they pulled back and now they're curling back up? I think you're going to see a move this week on alts. Others looks really good. Avave, looking good here. Okay, just looking for that daily there on AVE. That one's going to be in the favorites there. We got HNT. HNT needs the signal. This thing is literally back down at its 2023 lows. A project built on Solana. I think this thing's very undervalued. Extremely undervalued down here at $1. This thing has been up at $10, $11. It's sitting at $1 now. AVAX is another name I really like. Both of those are going in the watch list there. AVAX, one of the biggest L1s out there. Again, When you see that daily come, guys, that's when you're going to see an attempt to go higher. And the fact that we have just been beaten up, dude. I mean, this is, nobody likes crypto right now. Nobody cares about it, right? That is when we want to load up. You guys understand? Like, these opportunities, they don't come around every day. Like, they don't. Okay, the last time we got an opportunity to buy AVAX with the wave down here was in July. So that was July, August, September, October, November, December, January. That was 7 months ago. It was at $16 and it went all the way up to 36. That doesn't look like much on the chart, right? But that's a 118% move. So 7 months ago was the last time you got that. Before that was April, and before that it was August of 2024. So again, these opportunities, these prices don't come very often. So I get it. It's really hard to be a crypto holder. It's really hard to be an altcoin holder right now. But if this was easy, everybody would be doing it, right? Everybody would be getting rich if it was easy. It's not easy to do. 95% of people fail because of this chart right here. Because they're too busy buying when things are good and selling when things are bad. We want to buy when things are bad and sell when they're good. Okay, I would not say things with altcoins and crypto have been going good, right? The last 3-4 months, right? We had some really good trades last year on Chainlink, on Ethereum, right? We were buying down here in April and right here in June. Okay, $12 up to 28. That was a 130% move we took on Chainlink, Ethereum. I showed you this earlier. Again, last time we got these dots was all the way back here in April. This doesn't happen every day. This is like I said earlier, we're farmers, right? Right now is planting season. It's not harvesting season. It's not take profit season. It's not get your crops and go sell them season. It is water your frickin' plant season. You understand what I'm saying? Plant the seeds, plant the seeds, plant the seeds. Planting, harvesting, planting, harvesting. And these moves, they don't happen overnight. This was from April to August, okay? That was a 5-month trade. April, May, June, July, August. 5 months it took. Okay, we're 1 to 6 months out on all our trades. This isn't buy here and get rich overnight. This is buy and hold, okay? And be disciplined, stick to the plan, stick to the chart, stick to the rules, and continue to move forward, okay? The best we can. It's very frustrating right now when things are just going sideways. It's up today, down tomorrow. Up today. It's not going to be like that forever, guys. It's not. We're going to get a move. I don't know when it's going to happen. Typically, after you see the dot, it's normally within 1 to 6 months. Okay, it's normally within 1 to 6 months. So, be patient. Okay, be patient. Plant the seeds. Plant the seeds. If your seeds are planted, get your water hose out and start watering. Okay? The Spartans stand strong, especially in times right now. In these times, okay, the times of famine. You could call it famine. Okay, you hear about the seasons in the Bible. There's seasons in life where you're going through famine. There's seasons in life where you're going through prosperity. They're both the same. The Lord is with us through both of them, through both seasons, right? He's here in the bad times and the good times. Okay, we got to enjoy the bad times and enjoy the good times. Okay, trials help us grow. Okay, trials. It is not easy to be an investor. It is not easy to track the markets. But it makes it a lot easier when you have data, when you have indicators, when you have tools that give you an idea of, hey, potential bottom here. I mean, every time SUI has came down here and given us a green dot for the last 2 years, it's been a good time to buy. It was a good time to buy here in July 2024, 70 cents up to 5. Everyone's excited up here. Everyone's having a good time, hooping and hollering, dancing around, telling everybody how great they are up here. Nobody cares about it down here at 150. We're loading up on SUI at 150. Love that one. TAO, I want to see the daily. Okay, this next round of daily dots, I think it's going to be huge for crypto. Okay, same thing with SUI. See the waves under the white line on SUI now? Beautiful. Beautiful. On the daily and the weekly. That's a very good sign. Okay, target's up there at $4. Looking good. We got IBIT. This is the Bitcoin ETF. Buyers stepping in here, buying this one. Another one I'd be watching for the daily on now that we got the weekly. Near looking good. BMNR down here at 29. I don't know about this one. This is that Ethereum treasury company. It's down here at 29. If you want to own it, own it. I think I'd rather just buy Ethereum, honestly. We got XRP. XRP showing a red weekly. So if we have a red weekly, we want to see the green Daily here, we want to see this one hold on to around 175 support, and it is holding strong. These support levels are holding very, very well. You got a 4-hour alert here on XRP going off. Our target's up here between 320 and 340. We were taking profits on XRP up here at 350. Okay, we were calling the top up here in July. Okay, between 330 and 350. Again, we want to sell a red dot in the red zone on the daily. That is our target. Okay, 193 looks like a steal for XRP here, as long as it can hold on to 175. We got Grab Holdings. Another one I'm watching here as well. Looking for the green dot. This is like the Uber Eats of China. From what I understand, that's how they make it sound. Above 430, that one looks good. CLX, this is Clorox, the Clorox company. They sell cleaning supplies. We called this out down here at 100. It's already up 13% and making its way back up there to the red zone. I like that one still for next week. I'd look for a little pullback, though, on the daily if you get it. SEI. Again, all these cryptos, I think, are at their bottoms. You can see it was the bottom here in 2023, the bottom here in 2025. I mean, we're hanging out right at 10 cents. I'm bullish on SEI going into February here. Bitcoin, we talked about above 80K. We're still bullish. Still holding our green dot. Same one we got back here in April before we went up. Okay, trusting the data here, not trusting the opinions of Twitter or Jim Cramer. Okay, above 80, we look good. Ethereum, same thing. Just watching 2600, holding the green dot. Again, these signals don't come around every day. These are very rare. So on ETH, I want to see a daily. I want to see a daily dot on ETH. Okay, once we get the daily dot on ETH, that'll be the bottom for altcoins. Filecoin down here at 130. Just hanging down there at 130 still. Okay, that one's still a buy down at these levels. As long as it's been down there, it's still a buy. We have been down here for almost 3 months. October, November, December, January. Yeah, it's been 3 months we've been hanging out down here. So targeting up here at around $3 on file there. Domino's Pizza. Down here, just looking for the green dot there. XCN sitting at 7 still. Looking for the daily. Again, we got the green dot on the weekly. Now we look for the daily. Okay? If you guys didn't take some profits up here, okay, that's all right. Okay? Wait for the green dot for it to reverse and go back up. Our target's 2 cents there on XCN. Hopefully you're staking that one and still earning. Link, of course, it's on the watch list. Of course, it's on the favorites list. This is the number one. This is my number one crypto pick. Okay? My number one pick. I think it's the safest bet in crypto. And again, look at this. We're green down here on the weekly. Just like we were here in 2025, 2024, just like we were back here in 2023. Okay? All of those resulted in big moves to the upside. So all we're doing now is being patient. Okay? And looking for reasons to buy more. I think my average cost on Link is like $12.70 or something like that. So I'm down a little bit. If we do decide to sell off to 10, I'm just going to buy more. I'm going to load my bag up with as much Chainlink as I possibly can. Morpho looks pretty good. StoreJ. Wow. I mean, this is just ridiculous how far down these cryptos are on their monthly charts, dude. This one looks really good down here at support. I like StoreJ a lot. It's another storage based cryptocurrency. LCX. Sitting down here at 68. This is Litecoin. Litecoin. That one had the green dot on the daily. So I'd be a buyer of this here at 68. If it goes down to 60, I'd just buy more. Trump coin. Trump coin's just hanging out right here at 4. STX is holding its monthly dot. So I really like this one on the monthly. That looks really good based off the monthly. I would be a buyer of STX here. Circle. Circle's red on the weekly. I want to see Circle hold on to like $69. It needs to hold 69 there. I want to see that one bounce next week. I want to see a green dot here on the daily next week and bounce that SOB. Okay, no data on the fib yet, so we can't really tell, but this is a big crypto name as well. That is concerning a little bit. I would set a stop loss at like 69, 68. Or 68 or $69. TSDD, so this is a short on Tesla. I'm tracking. I will want to short Tesla here pretty soon, just because it's so far up here. I mean, that thing's all the way up here. I mean, it's sitting up there at 400. I think it is going to retrace. I don't know when, but when I do decide to short Tesla, I'm going to buy TSDD. I'm watching it like a hawk here. I'm probably looking for a daily dot here on this one. Total 3, still holding grain as well. So this is a good sign for altcoins. Again, time to buy altcoins right here. Time to buy altcoins right here. Boom. Big move. Big move. Okay. Same story here at around 800 billion. I really like that one as well. Total 3 looks good. AMAT looking good. Looking like it wants to press higher up here to 220 to 230. It's a real estate name here. That one's going on the favorites list. We got CRO down at 9 cents now. Wow. I love CRO down here as well. This thing looks really good. Really good. Again, everybody's excited up here at 35, 40 cents. Nobody cares about it at 9. This was another really good trade we took this last year. We were buying this one in this area at 8 cents. It went all the way up to 40. And now it pulled all the way back to 9. Okay, what is that? That's a huge capitulation. 76% down. So, CRO, another pick. So, honestly, my top 3 right now for crypto, if I were to buy something, which I might be doing here this week, we got CRO. Aerodrome's a good one too. I like this Storage A name. And STX. I mean, all these just look stupidly good. There was one more. Obviously, Chainlink and Sui. Those are no-brainers. Thetis. I mean, dude. I cannot tell you guys how discounted these look right now. I mean, this is just ridiculous. I really like CRO here. I really like CRO at these levels. I might have to buy some CRO here after the stream. Okay, because it just looks so good. It has a red dot on the weekly, but again, green, red, green, rip. Okay, this is telling you that, hey, 9 cents, you can see down here in this range, has always been the bottom here since 2023. Okay, buying opportunity, buying opportunity, buying opportunity, buying opportunity, Ripski. Loving CRO at these levels. Loving it. Oh, ENA was the other one I was looking at. ENA. Athena, down there at 17. Okay, looking stupidly overdone to the downsides. Just stupid. I might have to buy ENA here, honestly. These are my top 5 here for crypto. If you guys are, I mean, all these other ones look good too. It's honestly so hard to choose right now. It's so stupidly hard to choose right now because everything just looks dumb. Okay, and you guys know which ones I'm already holding. So I'm already holding Chainlink, Sui, Uniswap, XCN, DOT, Cetus. What else am I holding for crypto? DRG, that's kind of a weird name, but Ray, Pinlink. So those are the ones I'm already holding, but these other ones here look really good. These other ones here, CRO, ENA, Aerodrome's such a good buy. Storage A and STX. I mean, STX has the monthly alert here. Okay, this thing went from 23 cents all the way up to $4 back here from 2023 to 2025. So that looks good. And we're just going to keep knocking these out here. We're getting pretty close here. We just talked about CRO. We got Hubs. Hubs looks really good down here as well. I'd be a buyer of Hubs at these levels at 300. Again, we're coming into support from 2022. This company has really good earnings. HUBS looks good. I'm putting that one on the favorites. The VIX is coming back down. That's a good sign for the markets. Radium also on the favorites list. This one's in my watch list as well, or my portfolio. I like it a lot at $1. This is a play on Solana. HD looking good, pushing up. RSG, this is that. It's a garbage company. That one's got a green dot there at 218. We got CCI also looking good here with a bottom, a triple bottom down here. 2023 bottom, 2025 bottom. Same exact level here at 83. You got the green dot. That one looks good. PRMB, Primo Brands, pushing up. Not really my favorite for next week. Solana still looks good here, holding on to its signal by a thread, dude. These charts are just, oh, dude, crazy, man. Looking for a daily on Solana. We want a daily dot on Solana. We want that green dot to hold there above 117. We're bullish. The data says we're bullish. The data said we're bullish back here. We went up. Okay, same thing here on Solana. I like it above 115. S looks good too. Down here at a low. This is a cybersecurity company. We're literally back at these 2023 lows here at 14. Okay, if you think cybersecurity is going to be a big thing, I think S looks good. Daku looks decent. FLR is another one of those cryptos that I think is going to do very well here. Again, we're back down here at the 2023 low, the 3-year low. We're sitting at 3-year lows. Does that make sense, guys? 3-year lows. We haven't got these 3-year lows in 3 years. Okay, it's been a minute since we've been down here at these prices, and we're back down at them. Now is not the time to be scared. Okay, now is not the time to panic. Now is the time to continue to just add to your bags. Okay, you should be investing 10 to 15% of your paychecks into an investment account, continuing to load up right now because this is planting season. It is time to plant seeds. It is time to buy. It's time to load your bags. Not time to buy up here. It's time to buy down here after a big drawdown like this. FLR looks good. That's another crypto I would buy next week. PG, pop it up. Nice move there on PG. Nice bounce off of 140. Big move up there. So targeting the red zone up here at 168 to 176. We got Snapchat hanging in there. That one's got a green dot here on the daily. And the weekly is pressing up here. They got earnings coming up on the 4th in a couple weeks. They normally move really big on their earnings. So that one might be one I look to average down on. I'm going to put that on the favorites for next week as well. We got DJT just consolidating here. Still a ways off of its red zone. That one's still a hold. Mammo looks okay. Down there at 2 cents. We got Dow. DOW breaking out here. Targeting 40. That one's still a hold. We got ABTC sitting down here at 150. We actually got a gold dot on this one on the weekly. Target on that's up here at $8 on ABTC. That's Trump's new Bitcoin mining company, but that daily looks like it's going to come here very soon. I like ABTC down here at $1.55. We got ETH BTC chart. Okay, I still like altcoins as long as this chart holds on to 3 cents. Okay, we're still pretty far above that level. I want to see a daily dot next week again. We're in a consolidation phase here, guys. Okay, this is where we just go up and down, 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 up and down. Okay, if we switch to a line chart here, you can see we're just sideways. Okay, we're not going down, not going up. We're just sideways. Okay, that's what the chart is telling us right now. So altcoins are consolidating. Consolidation is not a bad thing, okay, if you're a buyer. You actually want to see consolidation. You actually want to see that sideways action because that tells you, right, that we're hanging out, okay? There's not volatility. We're just sideways, up and down, up and down, up and down. And one of these days we're going to break out. DRN still looks good here at 9. ELF pressing up here. Again, you got the signal back here at 74. You're at 93. What can we do? We can come in here to the daily and look for that red zone up there at 140 would be take profit. This wave's getting pretty far up there, though, so I'd probably consider taking a little bit off on the next red daily now that this wave is way up here, but our target should be up there between 120 and 140. Looking for the red dot on that one. FISV, this one looks pretty good. PSKY, I really like PSKY. Paramount, they made that deal with the UFC. Went from 20 all the way down here to 11. Looking for the green dot next week. We got Uber. Uber's kind of ugly on the monthly, too. I'm going to go ahead and take this one off. What do we got here? This is Oracle. Oracle's got a red dot here to end the week. So I'm watching for this one maybe to dip down here to like 150 to 125 to average down. I think I bought it at 190. So I'm down a little bit on it. And it does have a red dot. So what I could do is I could wait for the next green dot to come back to add to my position, to average down on my position. Again, we're not going all in on the first dot. We want to add in increments of 2.5% of our total portfolio. Okay, so only 2.5% of our total portfolio goes in on one dot. That way, if the trade does go against us, we can add another 2.5% to the position on the next weekly dot. Okay, we're averaging down. I love the pullback here from 350 to 190. Okay, if it pulls back to 150, it ain't going to matter if I bought it at 190 or 150 if it goes back to 300. I'm going to be happy regardless. But average down, I'm looking to average down on this at 150 if it hits there. And I'll just be looking for the green weekly there. So, yeah, I'm looking for 150 on Oracle for the next add. I added here at 190. Okay, if it comes down to 150, I'm not going to panic sell. I'm going to panic buy down there to get my average cost down. Sezzle, S-E-Z-L. This is a buy now, pay later platform. Looks pretty good right there at 67. It does have a red dot here on the weekly, so you just want to use a stop loss probably at like 58. I'd be looking for the daily dot to add to that one. We got ZBCN, also still green. That one's still going to be a hold. We got JD popping up here. JD looking good above 27.50. This is a Chinese name. It's not a big fan of Chinese stocks, to be honest with you. TAI, this is TARS AI, back down to 0.002. I like this one next week, too. This is a pretty big name on the Solana ecosystem. It's green here on the weekly. We're just looking for the daily now. We want to see that daily alert, but I think 0.02, that's 2 cents, is the bottom there for TARS AI. That one looks good. We got NSIT. I don't even know what this one is. Okta looking good here. Above 75, this one looks really, really good. It's got a green daily right there, too. So this one looks good. Another cybersecurity name. Target on that's up there at 120. GoodRx has just been a poop coin for us. Look at that. Come on, man. Okay, looking for the daily on that one. I don't know. It's just not. It hasn't moved in like 3 months. It's been going sideways since November. Has not moved. Look at this. Poop coin. Okay, where's the big move to the upside? It's coming. It's coming on that daily. Wait for that daily. Okay, consolidation is not bad. I think these guys are going to get bought out. That's my prediction, is they're going to get bought out by a bigger company like Hims or something like that. That'd be a huge deal. TTD still looking good. Still got a position on this. I was going to average down on the green daily, but I decided not to because I'm only down like 5%. I normally only like to average down on a position if I'm down 20% or more. Okay, if I'm not down 20%, I don't want to average down. Okay, but if I'm down 20%, I want to look to add to my position to get my dollar cost average down. But TTD still looks good, I think, for next week. ET broke out here above 18. It does look a little toppy there at that 50% level. I might look to trim this one a little bit here today, just because of how far we are up here on the daily. We do got a little bit of room to go back there on into the red zone there, but that's a really nice breakout there on the weekly. You can see we do have resistance right here, though, at around 850. So if we could break out over 1850, this thing should absolutely rip here. Hims, really like Hims next week, too. These guys have awesome earnings. They're crushing their earnings. I always tell you guys to look at their earnings, look at the company earnings. You can see they made almost $600 million back here in November. Okay, if you go back to November of the previous year, so you could compare year over year earnings, come back here and you could see that they reported $400 million back a year prior to November. So that's a 50% increase in revenue from 2024 to 2025. That means they're making money, right? That means they're increasing their business. They're doing the right things. So what I'm looking for is a green dot there on Hims. That's one of my favorite stocks going in here to February. PayPal, you guys know. I mean, we're being patient on this one, but it is down here at the lows. Okay, we bounced here in 2024, bounced here in 2025. I think we're going to bounce here again at 2026. I want to see the green dot there on PayPal. I think that will call the bottom. I think we're very, very close. I don't see this one going below 50. And I think 55 is going to be a gift for PayPal, one of the biggest payment providers out there. We got ICP still holding green. Looking for the daily on this one to average back down. The dot is still holding green, so we're still bullish. Zillow, right down here at support. I like Zillow for next week, too. I like Zillow a lot. I'm going to put PayPal in the favorites. Zillow looks pretty good here, too, for a trade back to 90. We got GME breaking out here on a green dot this week, too. So this looks good above 20. That one looks like it wants to start doing something. Roblox right back down to the low of the previous week. I don't like this one. I don't like Roblox. I'm going to take that one out. I want to see that one correct a little more. If you look at the monthly, it's probably really ugly. Yeah, it's ugly. Boom, coming back down there. So maybe $60. You know what? I'll put it back in the green list because I just want to see what it does. One of the biggest gaming names right now is Roblox. Huge gaming company. NNE still looks good down here at 35. That's a nuclear name. Coinbase. This is another name we took a position on back here on the 5th at around 230. It's down to 215 now. So, again, if we close red, what can we do? We can simply wait for the green one to come back and add again to the position. Add twice. Because, again, our target's up here in the red zone. Okay, it doesn't matter if we bought it at 250 or 200 if we're selling up here in the red zone. So, again, your selling opportunity for Coinbase was right here in October at 330, 395. Red dot in the red zone is where we sell. You could have sold it back here as well in July at 420. Now she's dipping. So it looks like it wants to come retest 200. I'm watching the daily and the weekly for Coinbase here. Just looking for a green dot on the weekly or the daily to average down on that position. ARM's looking good here. That one broke out. Oops. That one did break out here. You can see the green dot. Last time we got the green dot was right there. 99, pushed up to 180. ARM looks good. ARM looks really good here. Really liking ARM holdings there. That one's on the favorites list. What else we got? GitLab. GitLab's on there too. Again, big support level here. Down here at the, bouncing right on the May support of 2023. Over here at 35. It bounced all the way up here to 80. Got the green dot there on GitLab. That looks phenomenal. RR. Also breaking out this week, looking good. HPQ is another one I'm watching like a hawk here because this one's really capitulating now. It's really falling right now. So I'm looking for like a $16 HPQ. If we get down to $16 on HPQ, back the truck up. We're going to be loading up. Okay, really want to see that signal there on HPQ on the weekly. Okay, right now it's a falling knife. So again, we bounced right there at 16 back in 2020. That would be a 5-year low if we make it down there to 16. Another company I think is going to get bought out, but this looks really good. Again, we love this kind of capitulation. We love this kind of drop. Okay, that's what we're looking to buy. UPST, I'm going to put HPQ on the watch list for next week. I like it a lot. TEM, still green down here on the weekly. Just consolidate, not my favorite. SMCI is going to be on the favorites, though, for next week. That still looks good off its green dot. Again, support. They got earnings coming up here on February 3rd. The last time they reported earnings, they reported $5 billion. They're set to report a $10 billion profit this quarter. So doubling their earnings in one quarter. So they're doing all the right things, forming all the right partnerships. I think they have a partnership with NVIDIA now. And, yeah, I like it a lot at 30. I told you guys I'm going to buy this one at 30. If it dips down to 20, I'm going to buy more. But I think we're very, very undervalued here on SMCI at 30. SMR, another nuclear name. Looks pretty good here with the green dot. We could be a buyer of that name next week. Plug kind of took off this week. Okay, looks okay. Owl. Yeah. SOUN, got a red dot here on the weekly, so that could correct a little bit more. If this comes down to 750, I would love SoundHound. Okay, I want to see what it does next week. What's the daily saying? Yeah, it's kind of just stuck in la-la land here, so I'm looking for the next weekly on SoundHound. This one came here at around 10. It's at 10.30, so you could start a position and then look to average down if it comes down here to 750. I want to buy it at 750, though. If we get 750 on SoundHound, I'll be buying it. DRG, this is a low cap play here. I'm going to actually take this one off just because it is in my portfolio. That's why it's on the green list, but it's just a lower cap play. Very small, kind of like a penny stock. But I'm staking it, earning yield. It doesn't really fit in with our strategy. It's more of a play on fundamentals. Novak's breaking out here. That one's up there in the red zone. I'd take some off here at $9, $10. Again, because that's just part of our strategy. We want to sell the red dot in the red zone. If it breaks out and keeps going, we can't be mad, right? We're traders. Okay, we want to take our profit and run. RZLV. That one's green there. This is an AI name. Getting smacked here from 5 down to 3. Looking for the daily on that one. Nail's nailing it here. Nail is still green down here on the weekly. I want to see that one hold on to 60. The monthly chart also looks very, very good here. Looking for a bounce there on Nail. We got Roblox. We already covered an ARM. So I'm going to share this list with you guys here. So this is the green list. Okay. I'm going to actually share my watch list with you guys here. I'm going to take it from the top. So this watch list here has every stock and cryptocurrency that I follow. All these names are the ones I follow. So you guys can get all 400 of those names over here in the watch list tab. Watch list for 1/2/23. Today is January 23rd. Okay, that's going to be my whole entire watch list. Here's the green list. So if it's on the green list, that means that the wave, this blue wave, is down here below the white line. This means the name is very beat up, very oversold. Okay, and we want to take advantage of that, right? If it's on the red list, it means it's not below the white line yet. Okay, if it's on the red, it's not on the white. It's not below the white line yet. Okay, Carvana way up here. So we're not interested in buying names up here. We want to buy names down here. Does that make sense? So the green list is the list with all those names that we just covered today that are all beaten up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and post this. Green list for 1-23. Okay, and then our favorites list. So the favorites list is all my favorite names off of this green list for next week. I think there's about 20 names on here. I'm going to go ahead and drop this here. Again, today is January 23rd. If you guys are watching the replay, and if we can get this video to watch list favorites, if we get this video to 300 likes, if you guys are watching the replay, I'll give away another 100 XRP. We are doing a giveaway right now. I'll give away an additional 100 XRP if we can get this video to 300 likes by Monday. But that is it for the watch list, everybody. Again, here's all the favorites for next week. We got CRO on there, AERO, a lot of crypto, a lot of altcoins. You guys know how bullish I am at these prices. I want to be loading the truck up with these altcoins, and there's quite a few stocks on here as well. So you guys can get access to those over here in the watch list tab. If you can't see the watch list tab, it's because you haven't signed up to become a member yet. $4 a month. $4 a month to get access to trade alerts, weekly watch list, 24/7 trade support, advanced analysis. We have a member chat over here. You guys can request charts, our giveaways, and more. Less than a Starbucks coffee a month. You guys can sign up and get full access. If you have questions about that, feel free to email me. As always, check out that trading course if you guys are new. Get the trading indicator down here under the trading indicator tab, and hit me up if you guys need any support over here in the support chat. We got a whole team over here ready to help you guys out, ready to answer your questions. And with that being said, God bless you guys. Have a great weekend. We'll be taking more chart requests from you guys next week. So when I open up this thread, make sure you get your requests in there to get them answered live on these streams Tuesday through Thursday. And have a blessed weekend, folks. I love you guys, and we will see you on Monday's live, where we'll be going over the Overkill portfolio. This is just every name that I own and am currently holding. I like to give you guys some insight on what I'm watching on my portfolio, because I know a lot of you guys have questions about that. So on Mondays now, we're going to be going over just my portfolio. And then Tuesday through Thursday is where we answer your guys' chart requests over here and fill you guys in on what's happening on the chart. So with that being said, once again, guys, God bless you. I'll see you Monday. Hit me up over the weekend. Go Seahawks. Seahawks going to get the dub this weekend. We need it. Going to the Super Bowl. I hope you guys all have a blessed weekend. Until next time.